Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thanks so much for joining me for another video. I am back today to do some fun mini journals with you guys. And I am using the junk journal kit from LianaScrap. It's called Forest Gnomes Vintage Junk Journal Kit and the add-on kit. LianaScrap is probably one of my favorite Etsy shops for digital kits, and her digitals are just amazing. And I thought it would be really fun, as I'm trying to get ready for my craft fair here, to go ahead and do some mini journals. I think that would be a great idea in terms of, you know, gift giving, you know, having smaller journals on hand as well. It's a lot quicker to make some smaller ones because you can do two at a time. So when I'm printing, I choose the print option on my printer to print 2 images, and that is basically like half of an 8.5 by 11 for these images, you know, again minus the 1/4 of an inch around the edge, because my printer does not print borderless. So yeah, that's what I thought we would do today, is I'd show you how to do these. And how this came about actually is I was creating some of these adorable little even minier journals. This little journal kit here is from Digital Collage Club. If you are not a member of Digital Collage Club, seriously think about it, especially if you enjoy working with digitals, because they have amazing digitals and different tutorials and stuff on there. I got the lifetime membership, so it's definitely worth it for me. I don't have like an affiliate or anything with them. It's just I really enjoy the Digital Collage Club, so go ahead and check them out. I'll give you a little flip through of these cute little mini journals. Now, when I printed these guys out, these guys were, I printed 4 to a page, so they're super tiny. And let me just grab a ruler here and I can tell you how big they are. So they are measuring at about 3 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. So these would be really great to stuff in a stocking, I thought. Yeah, I thought they'd be really cute. And I just have like a hair tie closing them. I was trying to think of what I wanted to do for a closure on them, and I think this little hair tie actually just works really great. Yeah, so let me just do a quick flip through and show you guys what I did for these cute little guys. So I just had some fun little embellishments. Underneath here it does say vintage journal or something like that. Let me just zoom in a bit here so you guys can see. I didn't really like the look of it. I wanted something a little more interesting for the front of it, so I found these little ephemera pieces that I have. And then I believe I got these little medallions off of Digital Collage Club as well, and I just put those over top of what it had said on there. So let's flip through. There is 80 pages in this tiny little journal. Who would have thought? I think these are great sizes as well to tuck into your purse. So I did do 2 little pockets just on the front and the back covers of the journal, and I have some little tiny mini tags. Again, I think I got these off of Digital Collage Club as well. If not, I think I searched Pinterest maybe, and then I just resized them to be small enough to fit into my little journals. Yeah, and then like look at these cute little pages. And then I did add some, I inked of course all around it just to give it that vintage look, a little, you know, a little more vintagey. And I did add some coffee dyed papers, but I kept these really simple because they are so tiny. There's not a lot that you really can, you know, stuff in these for this size without it, you know, to get that many pages. You know, otherwise it's just going to turn into a great big round journal. So yeah, so this is one, I don't even remember what the name of it is, but it is a kit from Digital Collage Club. So just quickly flip through, you can see the adorable little images. And I think these coffee dyed pages work really well for it, just to, you know, again, keep with that whole vintage Christmas vibe. And yeah, I just think this is going to be a really cool little gift to give to somebody, or to, you know, pop in a stocking. Well, like I said already. So just, yeah, quickly finish flipping through. And these little ones, like, yeah, you don't have to go crazy with embellishing them. And then on the middle section here, I did print on vellum. I found, I think it was on Pinterest. It's Joy to the World. It's, and then Hark the Bells of Christmas Day, I think is the next song on here. But super, super pretty, and I printed it on vellum. I just thought that was, you know, a kind of fun little interesting piece to tuck in there, or to have in there for the middle of the signature. So yeah, that is this cute, adorable little journal, and again, really quick and easy and fun to put together. Okay, so all that said, I have 4 journals that I got. I've got 2 sewn, and I have 2 more to sew up, but I did get them all inked, so they're ready to put together. Okay, so let's move on to our other journal that we're talking about. I'm going to zoom out again. Hopefully I won't make you sick as I do that. That's about good. Okay, so yes, let us work away on this one. Now, for the cover, I do have like 4 big large boxes of this 8.5 by 14 buff cardstock that I got from my office. And I think, yes, perfect. This is going to fit perfectly right across here, size-wise. And again, it's just a little bit bigger, about that 1/4 inch, which is going to work great. And then, yeah, I can get, you know, at least 2, and then have, you know, a strip at the bottom that I can use for, you know, tags or whatever. So I think this is going to work well. I did also cut up some papers from Recollections paper pads. This is 12 by 12 pad that I just kind of cut down, and this is measuring, let's see here, so it's about 8 1/4, I think, by 5 1/4. Yes, 8 1/4 by 5 1/4 is the full size of this paper, but when you fold it in half, it's going to be 8 1/4 by, no, 4 1/4. Oh, guys, math, don't make me do it. It's like the size of a greeting card, right? So, I can't function today, guys. I am so tired. Okay, let's do this. So that's going to be the 5 1/4, right, by 4 1/8 it would be. So, yeah, it would be perfect to fit. You could actually, if you had like an envelope that would be, you know, big enough, you could put it in an envelope. So I think this is going to be really cute. So yeah, a couple of those papers from the Recollections paper pad that I have. Some of my fun dyed papers that I did. I do have these available over on Etsy. I have some packages left if you're interested in these really great dyed papers. They're multi-packs. You get a whole bunch of different colors in them to try out. And then some regular coffee dyed paper. Okay, let us get started. I feel like I need my scoreboard, and I just can't find, oh, sorry. Someone had also asked me what paper I use for printing my digitals on. So when I'm doing things like pockets and journal cards, I print it out onto this 65-pound, now it says it's white, but it's kind of, you know, it's not as buff as the buff, but it's not as white as like a bright white. And this, again, this is just Recollections brand from Michael's, and this is what I print my journal cards, tags, and pockets on. I really like it. It fits through my printer well enough. It's got enough bulk to give it, you know, a little bit of heft to it, but not too much that it's going to add too much bulk to your journal in general. And then for the digital pages themselves, I have the best paper to recommend you guys. It is this stuff here. So I have a laser printer, and this paper is gorgeously smooth. It's a beautiful color, and it's just an amazing weight. It's not as thin as copy paper. It's got a little bit more bulk, but it's got that gorgeous kind of smoothness to it, and it's just really good paper. So you get 500 sheets, 8.5 by 11. It's by Xerox. It's the bold digital high performance printing paper. Again, what this says, whitest and brightest, and it is 32 pounds. And again, this is what I use for my laser printer. I have a laser and an inkjet, but I use my laser printer the most. And yeah, so 500 sheets, that'll keep you going. I ended up getting 2 of these today, and I was so lazy, you guys. I actually ordered it from Staples through Instacart and got it delivered. I ordered it last night and got it delivered today. I could have had it delivered yesterday, but you know, why not save $2 off of delivery and get it today when I needed it? So yes, I highly recommend this stuff if you're looking for a great paper for your digitals. Okay, now that we got that taken care of, I did want to find my scoreboard. I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. Imagine that. I put it away. Don't you hate it when you do that, when you put things away? Okay, so let's go ahead and try and put one together. For the cover, what do I want to do for the cover? I think I want to use one of these images. I kind of like this one. So let's take a look at these images that we could possibly use for the cover. So that's a great page piece. This is a running contender. No. That one is also a contender. No. Well, I guess I think I'm going to end up cutting them in half. I think what it is I like some of the images on this side. So I mean, that is a cute one as well. Yes, did I bypass something? I didn't. Okay, no. This I feel like it needs to be kind of in the front of it. It's a writing page. It's a fun page. And then these are actually, one of these came from the add-on kit, one came with the actual paper kit. You can use them as, you know, pages, or you can use them also for collage as well. But I'm not going to use those for the cover, so let's take a look at this. What do I want for my cover? Kind of like this one, because I think this would make a great front of the cover, and that would make a cute back of the cover. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's go with that one. Okay, so we got that done. Let's put these to the side. And then now we need to cut this in half. I'm just going to keep my covers really, really simple for these because I want to get a lot made. I want to kind of mass make these for my craft fair. And then I think also as well, these are going to be nice because they're going to be a bit cheaper price point wise. So they're not going to be as big and as embellished as my regular journals, so I won't charge as much for them. So I think that will be really nice for people who are obviously, you know, kind of watching their pennies for Christmas, because, you know, things are stupid expensive, like groceries. Okay, this is 8 1/4, so I want it 4 1/8. Yeah, groceries are redonkulous. I shouldn't have had so many kids because I didn't realize I'd have to feed them as much as I do. They've been eating non-stop, well, not to mention all the Halloween candy, so they're, you know, they're not eating well right now. As much as I try to keep them away from the candy, they still seem to migrate towards it. Okay, so there's that. Oh, and I want to cut this down. So let's grab this piece. Yeah, that's going to be great. I really like that. So we want 1/2 inch bigger on each side. And if I can do the math correctly, okay, so it's 5 1/4. So this way's okay. Guys, this is terrible. I cannot math. Okay, so I want it, that's 5 1/4. I want it 5 3/4 this way. Okay. See, I can do this. Have faith in yourself, Chala. So 5 3/4. That should give us a good journal cover. Does that give us some room around there? Sure does. Yay! Okay. So we'll do that again. 5 3/4. And that gives us our 2 covers. And then this is left over. We can, you know, use it as a pocket. We can use it as, might be a bit big for a belly band, or, you know, some tags. So lots of stuff we can do with that. So we'll set that aside. All right, done with that. And now I need to find center for this bad boy. And I do that easily. So that is going to be A2 size, which is our 4 1/4, which is basically the standard kind of greeting card size that I make. Now, I'm not really in love with how that happened. I should have scored it, but that's okay. Put it on the inside, and we have a nice smooth edge on the back. Alright. And then this is going to go back here. And then this is going to go here. So again, just keeping it really, really simple, because I want to make a ton of these, and again, to keep the price point a little more affordable for the peoples. We won't do a ton of decorating, but I do need to ink in order to get my brain to kind of see this come together. Are you guys like that? Do you have to ink up what you're doing to be able to see what's going on? Okay, so do that. Yeah, so I hope you're all doing well and that you're finding yourselves in your craft areas creating something beautiful. What are you creating? Are you doing stuff for Christmas? Are you doing stuff for just for fun, for your Etsy stores? If you guys have Etsy stores, please feel free to put your links down below of my videos. I'd love to check you guys out, as well as, you know, like for other people to see. I don't mind that as well. I want to help out my fellow crafters. So yeah, if you have an Etsy store, go down below and leave your info. Okay. So yeah, that's going to be good. I'm going to like that a lot. And I'm going to ink up this piece, and then we'll just glue it down. And again, you can embellish these as much as you want. I am just keeping it simple so that I can get a ton done. I think really what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go in mass mode and put them together, and then, you know, in terms of decorating them up, I'll worry about that later, and then if I have time I can, you know, go into a little bit more detail with the decorating. Okay, that looks good. So let's get our glue out. I actually have glue over here I should probably use because it's already open. And I'm just going to glue it think it'll be off camera here, but it's just on my glue book. Gosh, I love this paper, how smooth it is. It feels gorgeous, and the printing is gorgeous on it. Makes the colors like really pop. I find that copy paper, it like absorbs the color, and the color doesn't really like pop or stand out. But this Xerox paper sure does. It makes it look gorgeous. Okay. Hopefully that's somewhat straight and centered. If not, I have to get myself all situated here so I can make sure I get it straight. And hopefully I don't have my horrible head in the camera. Oh, that's too high. Must admit, I did not get dressed today. I'm in my pajamas, and it's like, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'll have to have a little shower later. But I just wanted to get going and get crafting. Okay, that is cute. Liking that. We'll ink this up. This should go really quickly, you guys. Because I've got everything, well, not the ephemera, but I've got the pages all cut and trimmed out, so it should go fairly quick to put it together. And then you guys can see what it's going to look like. Yeah. So it is another cold day here. Oh, my glue's almost out of this one. Yeah, it's, well, and we're done. We've had snow, and yeah, it was windy yesterday. I'm not enjoying it. I know it's supposed to be cold all this week, which I don't enjoy because I have to do a lot of kind of running around this week. I have some appointments and go into the office. I think I'm only going in one day this week, which is kind of nice. I do miss my work peoples as well. Okay. Why is it a little shorter on the back end than it is the front end? I know not. Okay. I mean, I can always trim this down too if I'm not enjoying the border around it. There is that. We're not bound to this by any means. There we go. Isn't that cute? Just a cute, tiny little journal. I like that. Now let's get our pages together. Is this the one we were working with? I think it is, yeah. Okay. So how do we want our pages? I feel like this is a good centerpiece, if that makes sense. So we'll just go ahead and fold that in half, like so, and that'll be the center of our signature. This, I have about, I think it's going to be about 14, 15 pages. We'll see. Okay, I liked, who's the guy that said hello? That says welcome. I like that. Not hello, it says welcome. Okay. So I feel like this needs to go this way. So we'll do that. Right? That'll go in there. Okay, that'll open like that. Oops, like that. Cute, I like that. I mean, I could also glue that in there too. No, I'm just going to keep it as a page. I'm going to do something else here. Make a little pocket or something. And then we want maybe this little cute gopher. I'm going to use a gopher. Maybe he's the one who's going to say welcome. Is that what we want? Could be. Okay, and then we want some fun papers. Let us see here. That's a center signature. Maybe we want a greeny one in there. I definitely like that. Okay, this is going to go there. And we want maybe this one. Not exactly sure what my kids are doing up the stairs, but I know they were fighting earlier. I had to break up a fight. That is why my channel is Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. I actually feel like I might want to round the corners of this. So we'll see. Okay, gotta do something here. That's cute. That. That's okay. Oh my goodness. They are just hooting and hollering up there. Okay, this one we need to score because it's thicker. So 4 1/4. There we go. Did I not score that right? What's going on with me? It's okay. Oh, it's not. That's why. It's 4 and 1 tick, whatever that is. Again, math. Okay, I like that. I mean, this could also be the center of the signature. Maybe I want to do that. Yes. Okay, I've changed my mind. That is going to be the center. And then this is going to be like this. Yes, I like that better. So then I'll do some stenciling or something here to give it a little something something. It says welcome. I like that. Like that. Okay, and then that's going to be our center. So we need a writing page. I think half of the battle is just figuring out how you want your signatures to be, right? Okay, maybe we need this owl. Okay. Suppose I could just fold all of these right away. That might make things go a bit quicker. So you guys getting ready for Christmas? Have you started your shopping and your makes and all of that? I just have to get through my son's birthday and then I can kind of start thinking about that. His birthday's on Wednesday of this week, so wait, do I already have this one? Maybe not. They all start to look the same to me after a while. No, I don't. Okay. Like that. Okay. I love that little fox. He's so adorable. Yeah, this kit is gorgeous, you guys. Head over there and get it. That's LianaScrap, and it is Forest Gnomes Vintage. Highly recommend. Okay, so this one was going to be 4-in-1 tick. There we go. That in there. And some coffee dyed papers. I need your coffee dye paper as well. I go through it like mad. Mad, I tell ya. Okay. A couple more of these. And then I could also add a few other fun little papers too. I could add some of those mini ledger papers that I have. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, this one is the 4-in-1 tick. I like the feathers in there. Didn't notice that earlier. Did not see the feathers. Okay. Oh, one more. There we go. Super. Okay, so let's quickly put this together, and then I'll let you guys go, and then I'll come back and show you in another video the finished thing. But I just really wanted to give you guys an idea that you don't have to do like the standard large size journals, especially if you're like, you know, wanting to do a ton of them and give them as gifts or whatever. And these are great too because they will mail quite easily as well, which is also another bonus. Okay. That's cute. That need a coffee dyed paper. Where are you? There you go. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? That pattern. Then we could do our house. We could do one of these. Do our little fox. Do another one of these. Oh, look at the little squirrel. Did we do the owl already? Why do I feel like, am I mixing up two sets? No. No, I'm not. Okay. We have this. And our owl. Then we have this cutie. Then we're going to do the mushrooms. We're going to do this little chipmunk. And then I think this. So let's see how many pages that gives us. That's, oh, pound around. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. Okay, so I mean, it does stick out a little bit, but I think that's okay. I mean, I could always trim a little bit if I needed to, but I think this is going to be good. Let's stack all these together. And that'll just go in the middle like this. Super. Okay, let's take a quick flip through and then I'll let you guys go, and then I'll just continue working on these, and I'll come back on another video and show you what I finished. Okay, so here's our front. Again, I might add some more embellishments, but this is just to give you an idea of how cute little journals can be. So I've got this little mushroom page. I'm going to do some stenciling, maybe some pockets here. Then we have a little welcome. We have this cute guy. Like this. Like that. This guy, maybe. Maybe I want this to go this way. Just for a little bit of interest. So everything's not on the same page. Like the little house there. I think I want to flip this guy. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. The owl. I feel like I want to flip this guy over. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then we have our center. Okay, so there we go. And then we'll just keep flipping here. Look at the little gnome. Mushrooms. Oh, he's so cute. Yes, this is going to turn out really well. I love it. I love it. The bunny. Oh, I like how that turned out. That looks cute. Okay. So there we go, guys. That is a quick put together of this fun gnome journal. Again, this is great because the way I printed them out is 2 per page. Oh, that's cute. And this will allow me to really just get a bunch of journals knocked out. And again, some really fun different sizes than we're used to. So thanks so much for joining me for today's video. I hope that you found it interesting and kind of, you know, a different take on journals, that they don't actually have to be the big bulky ones that we normally do. We can simplify them, especially if you want to do a bunch and make them for gifts. Alright guys, I hope you have an awesome day, and remember, P.S. I love you.